y'all remember when we put this tarp on our new garden spot? Well, we took it off. I forgot to film because we weren't planning on it. But we're gonna build a garden using silage tarps and a good old-fashioned shovel, stakes, hammer, I don't know. Broadfork, that's kind of the big key. But that's how we're gonna build them. See that? That's what we're looking for. So it's a little too hot today for this. It got up there to like, you know, mid 90s or low 90s. But we didn't get to it in spring, so we're getting to it now. That's a pathway. It looks like a trench, but it's a pathway trying to raise these beds here. And then we'll come down here with another pathway and we'll put it here. And then we'll broadfork here for the next row, and then we'll go back and shovel kind of a little bit on that next bed and kind of go from there over and over and over. But the big thing to remember is that these are permanent. These aren't, we're not gonna build these every year. We'll add to it, but we won't be stepping on them. And we will be walking in the walkways, and we'll be adding all of the plants and the nutrients and the roots into just the beds. And so over time, we won't have to refurrow these things. We'll have to come back in the morning when it's cooled off some. I gotta get eggs, so let's take care of that. Silly Henry.
Really, Daddy. I can't walk.
So it's another day, and it's the cool of the morning, which is going to disappear pretty quickly because we had some things to do earlier. But it's before lunch, which is a plus, and my overalls are too wet with sweat to really wear this morning, so we'll be in shorts. Work on my short tan, Broadfork sort of day. So at least it feels good. Yeah. Because we haven't started here before. Yeah, and that was quick. That's all we could get done that day. It was hotter than the day before. The sun came out quick and it got too hot. This weather's been all over the place. And we decided to try again another day. And on try number 3, day number 3, we got rained out, which was actually our last rain, decent rain for almost a month. All right, let's finish this thing up on day 4. Keep looking, you'll find them. Have time to cover it back and time to get like some pumpkins and some sprawly things out for the end of the year, but it's over time we won't have to refurrow these things. We won't even have to till really. We'll just Broadfork, loosen it up a little bit, add whatever amendments or compost we need or we can afford at this point, and then plant. Like every year we'll just be, well, at the end of the year we'll either cover with the silage tarp so that the winter weeds don't show up, or we'll put in a cover crop and just lay that back on top, crimp it down so that it's a mulch, so those nutrients can go back to the soil. So that's all I've got. Can y'all see the sweat? I don't know. And that's it. Stay tuned for the next videos. We will be trellising our shade garden and then planting this garden, this new crop garden. Pumpkins and watermelons and things that sprawl, and just kind of filling it up. Thanks for sticking around. Can you see this? This is how we get good audio. Because we film weddings for a living and we have lots of equipment.